credit the B.Simone situation for the success you have right now?
My daughter had came home and she was like, Mom, you are trending on Twitter, and I don't think you should have said that. And you got to be mindful of what you say, man. People, you ain't got to like me.
Right.
Now when you go viral, it's like people are now there to see that type of content. Somebody big in the DMV made me feel like I was a little fish, like that made me feel like and I felt like, okay.
Yeah, you kept the receipts.
Yeah.
Is the person you was doing the show with, are y'all gonna be doing the podcast together? We just talking?
Oh no.
No.
We were never doing the podcast together. He was a guest.
Oh, he was a guest.
Guess what? Call me back, don't.
So certain stuff came out, right? Came to light about the guy you was doing the show with, right?
Yeah.
Does that type of shit affect your brand?
Oh yeah. You gotta be mindful who you're doing business with.
Yeah.
In the end, I mean, you can't believe everything people say, because you're gonna have people that's gonna talk shit. But like when it started becoming like some old crazy big wild shit, you have to protect your brand. I can't search.
Yeah.
Period. And when it's starting to get in the way of my future endeavors, and people like, yo, I want to work with you, but because you working with such and such, I can't fade it. But I can't.
Yeah. Niggas gonna hate on you when you told them. But okay, but boom.
I feel like as a black man, there are certain things that you cannot recover from.
Yeah.
Snitching is one of them.
DC, what up? Northeast, what up? East Coast, what up? We international, Ryan. DC, what up? PG, what up? East Coast, what up? We international, Ryan. Shit, all around the world, they listening to Floyd 118 presents High Thoughts. Hell of a show for you today. Hell of a show, man. Feel good to be back. Feel good to be home. Damn, I think this is the first show in 24, right? First show in 24. That's the Mamba mentality. Everybody try to figure out when these years come, it's always a number. So 23 was not some Jordan shit for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but 24, that's the Mamba mentality. Never giving up, keeping going, perseverance, determination. That's what we personify. Man, shit, how was y'all New Year's? I got my man Brandon in here, Ryan in here. You know, the team is here with me. How y'all weekend was? Good? Good? That's all right. I seen, Brandon, what's the name of your media company? Elite Status. Y'all fuck with Elite Status. This nigga been in Puerto Rico, Cuba, all sorts of frequent flying miles promoting his business. Yeah. So that's tight. You know, we be happy. I see, shout out to Ryan, man, his brainchild, Smoking the Shop is back. They working, man. It's good when you see your team working. It's like when you got your woman and you come home and she coming home from work and you coming home from work and both of y'all work, you know, we bringing more to the table. Mm-hmm. I don't do resolutions, but every year I do like a word. So one year was like accountability. One year was like being intentional. Mm-hmm. This year it was building. Building on everything I've been through before, building on every experience, building on all my relationships, building on all my experiences, building myself up internally, just building. And so before we go any further, listen, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple or Amazon or wherever you're listening to this at, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of that. It pushes us up in the algorithm and make people see the show pop up as soon as they go look for it. Make sure you're doing all that if you get a chance to. Before I go any further, right, because you know we're going to do our moment of silence and we're going to do our sponsors, but before I go any further, I got a legend in the building. Huh? Nigga, I'ma do it. I'm not gonna not give you the flowers. Are you crazy?
I appreciate that.
No, when I met you, it was like on the Vulture podcast or some way years ago.
Long time ago.
But damn, since then you have become easily. Listen, first wait. Content creator, entrepreneur, shit, all around voice of a certain demographic.
The hood therapist.
No, man, no doubt about it. You the voice of the people for hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people across the world. DonniiP, how you doing?
I'm well. I'm grateful.
It's good to have you on here.
Thank you.
Now you shine. You can see what you say. You see you shining, nigga. That's good. How you been?
I'm great. I'm good.
Good?
Well, I'm grateful.
Good. You know, I'll be remiss if, every time we do these shows, we do a moment of silence. So I want to stop real quick and
Like, did that come with me closing my fucking eyes?
Nah. No, you good.
Because I was like,
No, you good. I done fucked up. I done been smoking during the moment of silence.
different.
A moment is just a moment. Now, look, sometimes we go there on this show, right? Sometimes I go different. But everybody ain't their thing.
Mm-hmm.
You do a whole lot of content creating, a whole lot of different things. We're gonna talk about it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever tackle any things? I know you do a lot of stuff that's dealing with relationships and etiquette as men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Is some of that shit like, I'm gonna leave that alone, like politics, religion, shit like that?
Certain shit I just kind of leave alone.
Why is that?
Because I don't have time to be getting canceled for some bullshit. I ain't got time. Like, I'm not going to speak too much on the gays. They kind of fucking run the world right now. Like, I don't have time for y'all.
Jews, the gays.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck around with them people. I just let them do that.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be a lot of shit I be wanting to speak on. I mean, I might tap on it here and there, but shit that I really want to say, I can't. Like, that's unfortunate, though. Like, damn, why the fuck I just can't say what the fuck I want to say?
It's definitely fucked up. Like, but it's fucked up everywhere we go.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere we go. Shout out to the don't do it like that. The Unpleasant Thoughts podcast they had me on.
IamB just put a list out with 36 motherfuckers who had albums on their list better than me. You sipping on some scissor if you think it's 36 motherfuckers better than me.
You get a chance to. It's a 2-part interview. Go check that out. So boom. Let me get back to you. How do you decide what you're going to use for your content? Do you sit in your car, them clips where you talking and them shit's going 1 million views where you just like, hey, girls, y'all problem is this, or niggas, y'all problem. Do you sit do you like got a notebook where you write?
I don't never write it down.
Or you just get in your car and let.
Sometimes I'll be thinking about it, and if it's good, I'll be like, I gotta talk about it now. Yeah. Or like if I'm in the bed, only time I might write it down is if I'm thinking about something while I'm in the bed.
Yeah.
And it's nighttime and I don't want to lose it tomorrow, because sometimes I'll be like, what the fuck was I thinking about last night? Yeah. So I might like jot it down, but other than that, it's like, it's usually fresh off the dome.
And you don't feel no pressure like that. Like, so for me, we might do a show and that shit got 100,000 views on social media with Big Flock talking about strapping up because bitches got AIDS and this and that, right? That clip went super viral. People still liking that picture a month later, right? So now in the next episode, do I ask DonniiP about, damn, do you strap up? Do you be letting niggas hit raw? Right? Because now we could capitalize off of that.
Can.
Or do I, like, so it is thought to go into that shit.
Yeah, it is.
Me and my production team, we argue about shit like that, about trying not to chase a moment, but then you're like, yo, there's a benefit to having these moments line up. There's a benefit to that.
Yeah. But it's never scripted for me. I never sit and plan it like, okay, tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to talk about Black Lives Matter. Yeah. Fuck no, I just get on. Like if I'm in, I could be in the house like in the bed and I'll think about something. I'll be like, let me go throw a hat on. Let me put on some gloves real quick. Let me put my edges down and go talk my shit.
Do you see a lot of content creators going like being specific about what type of stuff they put out so that they can get success?
Oh yeah, you got a lot of people who say controversial shit just because, and it's not. I mean, and that works for them. That don't work for me. I say real shit. I don't say shit because it's a trend or I know it's gonna pop. So let me just say this. But because I want to say 95% of the videos is me. Yeah,
I can't knock nobody who do that. Cause do it. You know what I mean?
Right. If it works for you, by all means, turn up.
I had somebody. I ain't gonna say who it is. I about to say. I ain't gonna say who it is. He was. Oh shit! Fuck. I guess.
Yeah. Say who the fuck who is it, nigga?
I don't even look.
All right now.
So, but he was reaching out. Let's get on. Let's do the show. Let's do the show. Let's do the show. And so, you know, my man had some stuff going on, so we kept having to push it back, you know. And so he went and did the show with somebody else who has a real popular platform in the city. And the first thing he say when they get on, man, fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, fuck this rapper, fuck that label. I'm like, oh shit, that's what you wanted to come on the show and do.
Yeah. No.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody.
Part of me like, whoo, okay. But then I know, shit, that shit would have did 1 million views too, though. Yeah. So maybe. What's the balance?
I mean, maybe. It just all depends. I think it's a hit or miss. I think it's just a hit or miss. It's just, you know, all my videos don't always do 1 million views. They always don't do 100K. Yeah. Some may do 80, some may do 50, some may do 2 or 3 mil.
2 or 3, not 2 or 3 though. Have you ever put some shit out and you like, I'm gonna kill him with this shit?
Oh yeah.
And that joke.
Oh yeah. Every time I talk about bitter baby mamas.
Yeah, that shit do not.
Oh God. No, it always hit. That's what I'm talking about. It is some shit that I talk about. I just be like, this one ain't doing what I thought it was gonna fucking do.
So do you take the shit?
Nah, I leave it up. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Because I feel like people respect
authenticity,
and they respect transparency.
Yeah.
So it's not like always about numbers, and people get to watch you grow. Like, oh, I remember when you posted that, and it only got like.
Yeah, don't just show me your wins.
Yeah, nah, you gotta keep.
I hate a nigga like that. Yeah. Don't curate your shit.
Fuck no. Like earlier when I was doing a vlog for YouTube, my bed is not made up.
Yeah.
That's because my sheets and shit. My sheets on the floor.
That should be like that. Your little get ready with me, Jones.
Yeah, sometimes, but no. Nigga, when I was doing my vlog, my bed is not made up. Like my sheets are on the floor, and then I'm on the phone with my cousin. She's like, "You ain't gonna make your bed up on FaceTime?" I'm like, "Fuck no, for what, nigga? This is real life. Like,
it's real.
Shit be really happening. Niggas be having their covers and shit. I was washing clothes, shit."
So let's go back to the beginning. Everybody knows I am DonniiP now.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you got started in the media and what you're doing right now.
So the way I got started was I just was in my car. I always was in my car saying funny stuff. Like I used to be on my comedic shit. And the very first viral clip was when I was talking about praying for a man that you're not in position to receive.
Right.
And I never thought that it was going to, at the time I had like 6,000 followers. I was still kind of just, testing the waters. I never thought that I was going to go viral. I never said like, okay, this is going to be the day. This is going to be the clip right here. I was just on my live, and I was on live, and I was just talking about praying for a man that you're not, ready to receive, and women that's requiring all of these things from a man, and they're not even in a position to receive him. I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. And it was February, I think like February 6th, February 12th or something like that. Don't quote me.
Right around Valentine's Day. Perfect for the album.
Yeah. It was
perfect. Perfect storm.
Perfect. And then I posted it, and then I called. Was it Mikey? No, I know I was sitting at Vulture when it hit the shade room.
So stop right there. Because we're going to get to that. Because that's the one that started all the shit, right?
That's the one that started it all.
We're going to double back there. You just said a name. Shout out to Mikey from the Vulture podcast. Now,
this is my first podcast I ever did.
Yeah, so how you start? Tell me how it started. You coming?
Oh, I'm thinking you talking about like from the. How it originally started.
Watching this.
That knows. Okay, so I started the very beginning. I was on Vulture podcast. I think Mikey hit me up and was like, "Yo, I want you to come on." This is like I said, this is before I had my viral moments. And then I went on and I was nervous as fuck. My very first time ever being on the podcast. Oh my God, I was so nervous. It was me, Goofies. I don't know. Were you there?
I don't think I was there.
Okay, you wasn't there at that episode. No. It was me, Goofies, I think, Top.
Okay.
Thrax.
Yeah.
I think that all of us were there. And I was just so fucking nervous.
Wow.
Because it was my first time. And like his setup was like super cute and professional to me. I was like, oh shit.
Got the lights.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? This shit is different. I ain't never
like intense.
Oh yeah. if you listen, that nigga can come off very intimidated to the weak if your ass is not, because Mikey gonna come with a trillion motherfucking topics.
Yeah.
So it started out there, like and then I was going like every week.
Yeah.
To kind of co-host. I kind of made myself the co-host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
like
how you
you here. Like I'll be back Monday night.
Yeah, insert yourself.
Yeah. So it started out with that, and then the video went viral. So, and then it was on Spiritual Word at first. And I called my homeboy and I was like, yo, is Spiritual Word, is that real? Is that like a real page? That hadn't been following him. I was seeing, but I was like, is that real? Like, I'm like, all these people starting to follow me and shit. He was like, yo, that's insane. You fucking went viral. Yeah. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And that shit went everywhere, from Twitter, YouTube, World Star Hip Hop. Yeah. And what made it even blow even more was B.Simone had made a video talking about something very similar to it. And people was in her comment section. They were like, you stole that from Donnie.
Yeah, you stole that from DonniiP.
And I had made a post in my stories, and I said, I make the post saying something and I get dragged. When I say they dragged the fuck out of me in that Spiritual Word comment section, they was dogging my ass.
Because they ain't know you.
Not even that they ain't know me, but the shit that I was saying.
Okay.
I was saying something like, you want $100,000 man, here you got a McDonald's salary.
For sure.
His lifestyle looks different. He likes Tom Ford. You still got Bath and Body Works Mist. And they're like, well, what's wrong with Bath and Body Works Mist? Bitch, what's wrong with McDonald's salary? Bitch, a lot.
You got 6 kids, 6 baby fathers. You want to 8-figure nigga.
Exactly. So it's like, I wasn't trying to say it was anything wrong with those things, but what I am saying is that
you got to level up.
That's what you want. You got to put yourself in position to receive that. Because what you're going to do when you get him, you're going to destroy him because now his life looks different from your life. So.
Okay, my bad, go ahead.
So they were in the comment section like, you stole that from Donnie. I never thought the girl stole. I never said she stole. I made the post in the story and was like, shout out to everybody. Y'all know where y'all heard it first. Ooh. I make the post, I get dragged. She makes the post, she gets praised.
Yeah.
Shade Room took that clip. Like, that from my story.
Spicy.
Put a video of me beside it and then her.
Yeah.
DonniiP accuses B.Simone of plagiarizing. Like, you motherfuckers. I ain't never said the bitch stole. I just said that. Shout out to y'all. Y'all, I didn't say, and I wasn't implying that she did stole. It was just a good feeling to me to know that I had people that was rocking with me to say, like, yo, that video has been trending. What you're saying has been going around. It's going viral. Come on now.
Was it your intention at any point to be some viral sensation?
No, it was never that.
Never?
Never. My ultimate goal was to be an OBGYN. I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
And then it's like,
so how
I get in there? I don't know.
But so when it happens, okay, you've done a couple podcasts, you got your feet wet a little bit. Is it something you prepared for when that overnight, not to call it overnight, but I guess you said it's the success, the viral moment happened kind of overnight. Was it something you was prepared for, or did it catch you off guard?
It caught me off guard.
Okay, how'd you adapt?
Oh my God, it was hard. It was hard. It was hard a little bit, but you know.
Yeah.
My homegirl was like, just don't read the comments. Don't. She was like, that's what's going to keep you sane. Don't read them fucking comments. Because my daughter had came home and she was like, Mom, you are trending on Twitter, and I don't think you should have said that. And you got to be mindful of what you say. Man, fuck them people. You ain't got to like me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I drink a cup of fuck it every day, so I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to like me.
Do you credit the B.Simone situation for the success you have right now?
No. Okay. Yeah and no, because I went viral multiple times after.
Since then?
Yeah, I've been viral a ton of times. I've been on Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked Spiritual.
If you do it once, it's luck. If you do it again, it's you.
Yeah. If I do it correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's just the jump start of it, but it's me.
OBGYN, I know you got so you do the Get Ready With Me's, you do the marketplace. I gotta imagine the success of your social media presence has affected.
No.
It hasn't?
No, not at all. I made more money before I went viral.
Hold the fuck up.
Yeah, because you got to keep in mind, prior to me going viral, those were don't get me wrong, I think that all of my followers that I have now, I think they love me like genuinely. I think they genuinely fuck with me. But to be there from the beginning,
it's different.
From the Bullshit podcast to me having my first comedy show, to me launching my boutique, those people were there prior to all of the viral moments. So those people fell in love with that version of me, and I created an audience that liked the product that I was pushing at that time.
Right.
Now when you go viral, it's like people are now there to see that type of content. So unless you keep pushing the boutique all the time, then but no, I made more money before I went viral.
I get that.
I think it's because of COVID too. You know, everybody was getting money.
Everybody was at home.
And everybody was getting money. PPP, SBAs, a lot of people had a lot of money, just stimulus. Yes, I made way more money than
fucking money. Now I see that, like, even with the music shit, right? Like, niggas ain't as interested in the music as they are in the podcast. Like, boy, you killing, woo, you on fire, nigga. I'm like, damn, what you heard, session 12? Nah, that episode that you just put out, that niggas ain't heard session 1. Fuck them sessions, nigga. We want to watch another episode, nigga.
Exactly.
Woo, I seen that trailer. You really asking that nigga the tough questions. I'm like, nigga, what about that freestyle I just put out? You ain't hear that?
Right. What about that? But I think that for me, I think that if I would have went viral for a piece of merch, then I would have made a lot of money. But I didn't go viral for that. So people are there to hear me talk my shit. They ain't here to. I mean, if I post an item, they buy it. I like the fact that they believe in me and they trust my word. So.
You a mother, right?
I am.
How has this reason? You say your daughter come home. Look, Ma. How has this recent success affected being a mother?
It hasn't at all. My daughter has been viral as well.
Okay, all right.
So she that girl on Twitter.
Yeah.
So
what's the hardest part about being a mother?
Parenting. All that shit is hard.
Everything.
All that shit. Niggas, and I think that what makes it even harder for her For me is that I did it alone. Well, let me not say I did it alone because I didn't. It takes a village to raise a child. I had my mom and I had the support of my family. Right. But I'm talking about like the absence of a father. Yeah, okay. I think it's very different. I don't know what it's like to have an active, consistent father there. So and keep in mind I was super young. I was 15 when I had a baby. So
Is he around? He alive?
No, he's alive. Alive and well and very financially successful and.
Damn, you don't want to say his name?
No.
You tell him he say nigga's name.
Fuck no. He's very known though. He's a lieutenant.
Oh, okay.
He just chose not to step up and do his part. But it's okay. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise when those things like that happen. Because what happens if he was in her life? You never know the damage that he could have done. So maybe there was a reason for why God removed him.
Always.
Absolutely.
But they say man rejection is God protection.
Come on now. And God don't remove without doing what?
Yeah,
Replace it.
Yeah, hello.
So
I like that.
I take it for face value. It used to bother me a lot, of course, because you want that for your kids to have a relationship with their siblings and their father and stuff. So
has God replaced them yet for you?
Oh, multiple times. Absolutely. My daughter got some amazing male figures in life. Yeah. And replacing me could be brothers.
Yeah, facts.
People that I meet, just that
father figures.
Yeah. People that I've dated who just stayed around and just created a relationship with my daughter and say, even though me and your mom not there, I fuck with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I'm grateful for that.
How has dating been affected? Right?
I don't. It's hard.
Yeah, you be talking about that and stuff like that.
It ain't even about what I talk about. It's about finding who's genuine for me. Because you got a lot of people who, do you want to fuck with me for me or do you want to fuck with me because I'm DonniiP?
Because you want to repost.
Yeah, that's what it be.
But then on the
clout is real.
Yeah, but I'm hearing at the same time, and so boom. Mm-hmm. You reached out, you had said that the people were telling you about the episode we had with DTB Studios, Danae from DTB.
Yeah.
And part of something she was talking about is how men are intimidated with the success of women and and a woman who's bossed up. First, I want to know what people were saying when they was reaching out to you, but also, how does that work when men are intimidated by you, but also want to come up off you?
I can't confidently say that someone who has actively tried to come up off of me, but I can kind of tell by energy. And just by speaking to you sometimes, what the ultimate goal is for you. When you start saying a whole bunch of shit about just not really interested in getting to know me as a person.
Right.
So it's kind of hard for me. Like I said, it's hard for me to date because you just never fucking know. But as far as being intimidated, I think that, I think a lot of men may be intimidated. I've only dated, I've only came maybe by what I post. I think a lot of men like the idea of dating me. But having to actually show up and do and do their part.
Break that down for me.
The idea, in their mind prior to really getting to know me, they're like, oh yeah, I like her. This what I like. She talked that shit. She seemed like she hold herself accountable.
So what's the difference in real life?
The idea versus the reality is that they not the man that I need, that I want. They really not that.
Okay.
So it's the idea to them, I like her.
Yeah.
I'm not your type though, sir.
But what's your type?
Not them, but I like an intentional man. I like a man who knows exactly what it is that he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, I've but I've met a couple intentional men, and it just never went far.
Didn't work out.
Yeah, I like intentional men. I like, of course, you like a well-rounded man, a man who knows what it is that he wants, who's big on his morals, who's going to love me unconditionally, not love me under conditions, because I'm gonna treat you the same way. A family man for sure. I like a man who's going to accept me for who I am, because I'm a fucking vibe. And if you like this homebody and...
Hold on, what's wrong with the homebody?
Nothing. Nothing. Let me not say that. Let me not... Oh, yeah, there's nothing wrong with introverted people, but you got to be ready for the bubbly personality to come with me. I like going out. I like having a good time. But it's okay for you to sit at home and chill. You ain't got to go with me everywhere. Sit at home and chill.
Do you think that people that are in our lifestyle, with it's kind of out in the public eye a little bit, do you think that it's hard to date people that are not in that lifestyle?
No, not necessarily. I just think that you just got to figure out who works for you, because everybody is not you. Everybody doesn't do the same things that you do. You just got to find out what works. Some people are just not. Just because you may date somebody that's in the same field does not mean that you guys are compatible.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
Some people you just got to put in your back pocket and network with.
With all the relationship stuff you do a lot. I mean, you just talk about the comedy show. podcasting. What kind of inspired you to start doing your own events? Is it just you an entrepreneur, so that's where your mind went?
Somebody big in the DMV made me feel like I was a little fish. Like, they made me feel like shit, and I felt like, okay.
Yeah, you kept the receipts.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes, and then it's like when I was in the moment of transparency, I wanted to do comedy really bad. That was the first thing that I did. I would make my little videos. It was funny, and I thought I was funnier than a lot of people in the area.
Yeah.
At that time, I thought I had that heat. I thought I was not only funny, but I was real. I was super transparent. I was very vulnerable with my shit, and somebody gave me an opportunity to get on stage, and then when they did, they made me feel like shit.
Damn.
Yeah, they made me feel real small. Like, damn. Like, and I was like, how I do that? And then, like, when they went on stage, like, when they were introducing the next comedian, they were like, I told y'all everybody ain't gonna be funny. Like, everybody ain't gonna fuck with you what people say. It's like, okay, but damn, it just made me feel like shit. And then when I would reach back, like, hey, if you ever have a show going on, like, let me know, I'll do it for free. They was not, fuck no. Then I turned around, I said, you know what? I have to create my own lane. Mm-hmm. I'm not for everybody. Mm-hmm. That's cool. When I created my own lane, I had my own show. Mm-hmm. First ever anything. Like,
well, let's talk about that. I want to talk about that podcast you had. We Just Talking podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's not the same thing as the comedy show, though.
No. You said you started your own show.
Yeah,
you talking about your own comedy show.
Comedy thing. I had a comedy show.
Was that before the We Just Talking podcast?
Yeah, it was before that.
So the comedy thing ran its course. You said okay.
Yeah, I think I had a great time, and then COVID hit. So it kind of slowed it down.
Slowed everything down.
Yeah, slowed everything down.
So then you got
We Just Talking podcast.
You got regroup.
Yeah.
Tell me about the We Just Talking podcast.
It started because me and Simon said, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Simon. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's the first person to put the first $100 in my pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, when it came to comedy. But it was him, and my best friend. And one day we were just at my suite. Mm-hmm. And we were on live, and we was talking some shit, and I was like, yo, we should make this like a weekly thing.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm with it. She was with it before she had moved to Dallas, so we would always just get up. And somebody asked us in the comment section, like, what is this called? I was like, no, we just talking. We just talking. Ain't no topics. Yeah. And then I just was like, boom, that's the name of the podcast. I'm naming it We Just Talking Podcast. And then started doing.
Speaking of that, hey man, it's my birthday. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
I just want everybody raise their cups up. Y'all got something in there?
Up to it, down to it.
Up to it. How you do? Up to it, down to it.
Fuck those that don't do it. We do it because we're used to it.
Drink, motherfucker. Drink. Salute. Another year, another lap around the sun.
Yeah, all that.
All right, I had to do it because we gonna keep drinking. Don't do it like that.
All right.
Fuck. So look, here's my question. Boom. Because when I'm looking back, I say, damn, she had an early interview with Aunt Glizzy. Aunt blowing up. Yeah. It was your first interview. And then you look at Davey, right? It's a bunch of people in the area who had got a lot of attention. Then you look at what's happening with your platform. What do you think it is about this? Look, what's happening with our platform? What's going on to where now you see this a surgence or resurgence of all these platforms in the DMV, and it's starting to look like something. You got Tequila Talk, you got Paris and them over there with the Girls Eat Too. You got all these different platforms that people are kind of really. You got some people that's just doing regular little YouTube, but they getting numbers. What do you think the cause of all this resurgence of DMV success in this area?
I don't know. I think for some people see what other people do, and they say, you know what, it works for them. Let me go ahead and try it. And sometimes it sticks for them. Sometimes it doesn't. And I know, like, people love toxicity and drama, and so people just run with that, especially if it works for them the first time. So they're like, you know what? Okay, it works. I'm gonna keep doing it, and if it works, go for it. But I don't know, for real. I just think that people just
where we at.
Yeah.
Just our turn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you still doing We Just Talking? I see.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Okay.
But now I'm on a podcast in Atlanta. So.
Right, because I seen you was doing a live show, a live podcast.
That was going to be the start of it. I was like, I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to do live because I was going to record twice a month. Yeah. One in studio, one with one live audience.
But you canceled it. Why did you cancel it?
Because I just searched it. I just don't fuck with.
Okay, all right. Is the person you was doing the show with? Are y'all going to be doing the podcast together? We Just Talking?
Oh, no.
No.
We were never doing the podcast together. He was a guest.
Oh, he was a guest.
Guess what? Call me back. Don't.
So, okay, boom. Damn, how do I approach this question? Certain stuff came out, right? Came to light about the guy you was doing the show with, right?
Yeah.
Does that type of shit affect your brand?
Oh yeah, you got to be mindful who you're doing business with.
Yeah.
In the end, I mean, you can't believe everything people say because you're gonna have people that's gonna talk shit.
Okay.
Because you got trolls. It's just a part of the game.
Yeah.
But like when it started becoming like some old crazy big wild shit, you have to protect your brand.
Do you address it straight up or back up and say?
It all just depends on the person, you know, and what type of relationship that you have with the person. Like if you feel comfortable enough to just be like, you know what, we need to talk about something.
Yeah.
But then again, sometimes you could just kind of leave it in the blind, like, hey, is this just not gonna work for me? And protect your brand. I can't fuck with certain shit.
Yeah.
Period. And when it's starting to get in the way of my future endeavors and people like, yo, I want to work with you, but because you working with such and such, I can't fade it. But I can't fuck with that type.
It be like that. And I can't listen. I know how I feel or nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
You do your thing.
And I'm going to do my thing because even when he told me that he had haters.
Yeah. Niggas going to hate on you when you told on niggas.
And everybody know.
My bad.
It is what it is. It's no fucking secret. It's not a secret. Everybody knows that. The world knows that.
Yeah, but I don't even want to.
Shout out to King Erna.
Yeah. Shout out to King Erna.
He the one who put it out.
Yeah, he say that Miss Mills. Shout out to my nigga King Erna, man.
I'm telling you.
Philly's finest, man. Shout out to.
So it's not a secret, you know.
But boom.
I feel like as a black man, there are certain things that you cannot recover from.
Yeah. Snitching
is one of them.
Snitching is one.
I could say you could probably recover from being accused of being gay.
We don't care.
Snitching, but the R word, the 8, right?
Yeah.
You know, that you can't come back from that.
Nobody cares about you being gay.
Nobody cares, but that's what I'm saying. So
one of the greatest basketball players of all time. We never seen him with a broad in our life.
But it's certain shit you just can't come back from is a black. And when somebody is calling you a rat, I'm sorry.
It's hard to deal with.
Absolutely. So
boom. You've been since this success though. You've been walking into new doors. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that experience for you. You know, we see you with some national headlining type motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. So again, you are going to meet people. You from DC, you from here.
Yeah.
You don't know what all these niggas got in their backyard, what they done their whole life. You meet somebody, it's like, it makes sense. Mm-hmm. You don't know everybody, so that got nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm. But tell me about some of these experiences you done had walking the door. We see you with Gilly, and then we see you with this person, that person. You collaborate.
You see me with Gilly yet?
Tell me about collaborating or working or meeting some of these big name institutions and how you've been kind of making your name in them rooms.
I hit him up.
Yeah, okay.
Like, yo, let me get on the pod.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
No ego about it.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. I pull up in your DM. Like, what's up, nigga? Take me out to dinner.
Yeah.
I pull up in the niggas' DMs, all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pull up, I hit them up like, yo. Or they'll just hit me up and they'll congratulate me or just be like, yo, I fuck with what you got going on.
See what you doing.
Yeah, keep doing that, motherfucker. And I just be like, oh, okay, cool. I see you got a pod. Like, what's up? Let me come on. But
yeah,
it just be happening. They'll reach out to me and I'll be like, oh yeah, there we go. They go my way for me to network.
Facts. At what point in your journey do you feel like you finally found your voice? Like, early on when you starting out, we experiment. Look, when I was rapping first, when I was young, I might have sounded like Lil Wayne or Tupac or Scarface or whoever. And over time, you find your cadence, you find your rhythm, you find your flow.
Yeah.
It's clear to see when you watch your content, you found your flow, you found your rhythm, you know your cadence. At what point in your career you feel like that clicked for you?
When I realized that I'm now whole. And back then I was, like the videos that you see from the past, those were like the unhealed version of me.
Healed?
The unhealed version.
Okay.
The immature version of me. Like the stuff that I'm talking about in the videos.
Okay.
Those were all me to now the whole, to the healed version. I could say maybe about a year ago.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it's kind of still fresh.
What you think contributed to your healing?
Me just doing the unpacking.
Self-work?
Yeah, the self-work. Sitting and taking accountability and owning it. So.
What were some of the toughest parts about you going through that process? Like, give me some of the more difficult moments that you had to come to grips with against yourself.
Like I said, just simply being accountable and just like saying, all right, Donnie, you fucked up, yeah. Like, and it's just me never wanting to hear that. I never wanted to hear that. And then hearing it from other people, like, all right, bitch, maybe it is you. It's not everybody else. It gotta be fucking you. And really sitting there and, you know, because for a long time, like I say, all the time, taking a Band-Aid off that wound that hasn't quite healed and expecting everybody else to fix it for you or understand that this is who I am. Fuck it. And you be so attached to that version of you that you can't even see the new version. Because this is just who I am and feel like everybody is just supposed to accept you. Sometimes you got to do the work. And understand if you want to change the narrative, you got to kind of take a step back. And be like, all right, now, bitch, it ain't just everybody. It's your ass.
You got to make the adjustments.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially when so many people are watching.
Yeah.
On the surface, we want to be arrogant and say, man, fuck them people. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do what I do.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of responsibility when people listen. How does that affect you being, you know, like I said, I call you a voice, right? For so many. How does it affect you being a voice
anymore.
For them? It doesn't.
It doesn't. It used to in the beginning because it was new for me. I had never had that much attention and that many eyes on me. But it doesn't. Drink a cup of fuck it every day. I don't care. When you get to the place in your life where you just don't give a fuck how people view you and what people think, you can carry on with life so different. So
but how did it affect you? You said it didn't have no
because
pressure.
I never had, in the beginning, I just never had that many people, like, all eyes on me. Like, damn. And it was the girls. Like, they felt like I was going against the grain with a lot of shit that I would say.
Like a pick me.
Yeah, pick me. That's what pick me. They pick a Misha.
Was that bothering you? Like,
no.
I really want to know the psychology behind. I want to know how you really felt. You out of nowhere, your shit has gone from 200 views to 200,000 views, 2 million views. That ain't no over. I mean, cool. You take a cup of fuck it. That's a quick way to say it.
Yeah.
But what's the real way? Like, how did that really affect you? Okay.
Only it affected me in the beginning because, like I said, I had a lot of eyes on me that I've never had before. Then you hear so many negative shit. Like, you get the positive shit, but you hear all of the negative shit, and it's coming from women.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I just want my people to rock with me. Like, my women, I want y'all to be on my side. And then I just realized, like, this ain't about, it's not I'm not a biased person. So
yeah.
I just don't pick a side to be on. Just whatever works in that moment, it just happened to go viral. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I just learned how to I don't read comments. And I'm really mindful. Once you figure out what your peace is, you've realized that that's a choice.
Peace and purpose.
Oh yeah. Things are a choice. So if I get mad, if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm fearful, if I feel defeated, that's a choice. You have to choose. Yeah. It's a choice.
Yeah.
And then I read this book that's called Don't Believe Everything You Think. So I was in my own way at one point.
As you walk through these new doors, do you feel yourself having to make certain choices dealing with integrity and character?
No, I'm gonna stay true to myself. I stand on business, period.
But that's still a choice. Like, do different things come up where you can choose to go another direction with shit?
Oh yeah, I have that choice.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for me. If it doesn't work for me, if it's against my morals, I don't fuck with it.
Can you tell me any situation that happened where you was like asked to compromise your character and you chose not to?
No, I've never been asked that. Not yet.
Not directly.
Yeah, not directly. No. And even if it does present itself, no, I'm not. No. I stand true to who I am at the end of the day. It's just who I am. Because at the end of the day, with or without the podcast, I got to be DonniiP. With or without the kid, I got to be DonniiP. With or without my mother, I have to be DonniiP. I'm not bending shit. My integrity lies in the forefront of my brain with every fucking thing I do.
That's super facts.
So.
You was talking about your daughter. You was talking about not raising a kid on your own, kind of, right? My man, look, we just was seeing something in the news with the guy Boston Richie, right? I was going to ask you about the importance of daughters and fathers' lives, right? Because you do take a lot of stances against women, but you are fair, right? You give against men too. You equally.
Oh yeah.
So the guy Boston Richie, the news come out that he messing with some girl. She 18. They say he been fucking her for years. Then it reminded me of another tweet I seen, Ryan, this week, where what's that girl that used to mess with Davey?
Toya
say, but we ain't gonna say nothing about these girls that be 14 years old. Y'all be having an after hour parties. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
Because I be seeing some little youngers that I know is about 15, 16. Kids that been in my programs and shit like that. And they turning up in the club like, where they at? Where they at with bottles and shit?
Insane.
Do you think, tell me, just from your perspective, how important is it for young ladies to have that male influence?
It's super important because, like, I even watch it with my daughter. You know, with the choices that she make in men. And, you know, they usually say, I don't know how true it is, that, you know, you date the men that your father is.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But I don't know if I can agree with that, because my father be on some other shit.
Yeah.
I never dated a nigga like him.
But you had your father.
My father. Oh yeah, my father was very active for sure. 100%.
Do you see it? Have you seen a big difference between how you are
versus my daughter?
No, or versus other women you know that don't have a father?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's the biggest difference?
And even though you may have a father, your father may be present, but he may not be active. So he may just be in the home, but he really not doing his part.
See if I can find a clip. Damn, I'm listening.
But I definitely think it plays a major role. Fatherless kids is a big deal, but fatherless daughters, it looks very different. It's very, very different, especially with my situation. Sometimes it can be very dark.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's yearning for a love that I know nothing
You can't
about.
feel.
Not only do I can't feel it for her, but I also, I can't relate. Yeah,
that's true.
Do I understand you? Yeah, I understand the pain, the hurt that's there, that's present.
Yeah.
Can I relate to you? Absolutely not. I don't know what it's like, and that's what I was. I don't know what it's like not to have a father. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. But all I can do is coach you and be here to support whatever it is that you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you have to define the kind of relationship that you're going to have with your father. Yeah. It's not up to me to do that.
And this is why so many pedophiles are prevalent in all these entertainment industries, and they preying on somebody's dream.
Oh yeah.
And, you know,
because a lot of the fathers are absent. I think it's big. Like, you have to be present. You see it in your kids, like the decisions and the choices, the shit that they make, and be like, damn, I know a fatherless child when I see one.
You talk a lot about high value men. Even that's a common topic, right, in the content creator world. High value, ever since, rest in peace, the Godfather died, right? Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah, shut up, damn.
And we talking about father guys that's not there for their kids stuff. I mean, what is a lot of guys that don't really show up in a lot of areas consider themselves high value men. What do you consider a high value man and woman?
Well, I think it's perspective based.
Okay.
So I don't really fucking know. I think people who are in position. Yeah.
Position what?
To just provide for yourself. People who stand on business, especially men. You gotta remain a man no matter who is present at the end of the day. You gotta be intentional. You have to have done the work. But I just think it's just a phrase that just so happens to went viral and float around and people just use it. So it's like, people may deem high value to somebody who has a lot of money.
Do you see high value based on finances?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Fuck no. You know how many men and women out here who have money and treat you like shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you be like, what the fuck?
Nah. What about women?
Same thing. You got a lot of women who...
A lot of women think because they got their ass done, some titties.
Oh, Lord.
A lot of women think because they got the right weave, right wig.
Absolutely, but that's because the men make them feel that way.
Hold on.
Absolutely, sorry.
Why is our fault?
It is, because
it's our fault? I thought y'all said we don't do it for niggas, we do it for us.
No.
So when that big ass
they be lying.
football helmet wig you got on, it's not for me.
Listen.
I'm not turned on by it.
I think that a lot of women keep going. Let me just say they keep at it because you have certain men who provide a certain type of lifestyle for them versus a woman who is natural.
Whoa.
I didn't say you. I said some.
No, I'm just listening. But you think that there's a conscious difference between the ones that's getting that treatment and ones that's
absolutely,
and this ones would be.
Oh yeah, I think especially it makes us natural women feel some type of way. I seen a post where a girl was talking about that. She was just saying how when you have men who providing these lifestyles for these women with this aesthetic, this look, y'all paying their bills, y'all taking them on trips, y'all buying them bags, y'all doing all of this stuff, and then you got the natural woman, and it's like, damn, I'm ready to receive you. I've done the work. Like, why not me? It kind of puts us in this place where we like, damn.
You don't think natural women get that same type of treatment?
It all depends on, like, you know, your personality and who you are as a person.
I think those things...
Sometimes.
Okay.
I've never gotten that treatment.
But also, that's not your brand, right? So them girls just promote.
Yeah, I don't really care to... I'm not going to say I don't care to be flown out. If you want to fly me out, cool. That's cute. Like, thanks. But
some girls, that's their brand. That's their whole image. It's like, I'm a flued out girl.
Yeah, that's fine. That works for you. Go for it, Stink.
Yeah.
You might get flued out and fuck, but you're not trying to get married. You're not going to get married. And you know what's crazy is that the bitches who be like, I got a bag. He gave me 10 bands. It ain't tricking if you got it, sis. It ain't tricking if the nigga got it.
It's always tricking, but I get what you're saying.
Listen, I'm talking about as far as money.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It's definitely tricking.
It's tricking, but they just proud to trick.
Yeah.
I know.
But what I mean by that,
niggas, they cool with it.
But see, it ain't, what I mean by it ain't tricking if you got it. Meaning like, If you up a couple M's, tossing a bitch 10 bands is nothing.
It's nothing.
But they don't do. A lot of women don't look at it like that. They just think they win. They're like, oh shit, I'm eating this.
Yeah, but the ones who act like that, let me know how broke they are.
Thank you. I tell people all the time, bitches who do that are not in position financially. You got a bum mentality for real. You just the dressed up trash can. Your ass fetish shit. You got this body and you got these niggas biting. Take that shit off. Let me see something stink. Take them eyebrows off.
Well, they saying black women are the least desirable, right? So we got the tweet right here. We see the women say the average black man at age 35 is overweight, dick don't work, balding, financially, or he broke. To call black women the least desirable is a complete...
Because a lot of women mindsets are not on the right shit. They all thinking about finances, or not all, but a lot of them thinking about finance. See how you said finances twice. It's never about what the man can do. How can he provide for you? And how can he not provide for you financially, but can this man show up for you spiritually, emotionally, mentally?
But nobody's making a post about how he showed up for men. They make a post
about finances.
The car.
That's all it's about. Because it's about aesthetics for women. It's a facade. It's fake. It's about, if I look a certain way. It's about appearance, and it's about clout. Everybody, people be doing shit for other people.
So how do I move as a man who myself, I work very hard. I got this and that, blah, blah, blah. Right? I would consider myself a high value man if I had to use the term. Now, how do I navigate this if all I'm seeing put out or projected is this one image?
Okay.
Right? And if I don't promote this, then I'm not quote unquote successful.
I think that you have to be, when you're dating, you have to date and take certain shit off the table.
Like what?
Emotions and dick and sex. Emotions, sex, and money. Okay. If you take those things off the table and really take your time dating to get to know a person, you'll realize that that this person may not have the qualities that you seek. Y'all are not compatible. You got a lot of people that are in relationships that they're not even supposed to be in because they allow certain shit to lead them. Men, if you keep your dick in your pants, you will realize that you either hold value or you don't. You have substance or you don't. Keep your money in your pocket. You'll see what kind of woman that you're dealing with. You ain't got to do all that, but just be mindful when you're dating. Date to really get to know a person, and not date and fall for the potential, because people be potentially ain't shit.
Yeah.
So
that's what scares me, is that, you see a lot of these false equivalencies. If he ain't giving up no money, don't give him no pussy. Well, I didn't know you was selling your ass on the strip, bitch.
And it's crazy because then if you led with that,
you're a prostitute.
It would be a problem, though.
If you sent me a text and said 40 roses for the early morning special, I have more respect for you. If you told me meet you at the Best Western, I have more respect for you.
Crazy part
because this is prostitution.
Yeah.
If we talking about pussy, why you not? If you not talking about dick, you shouldn't be talking about nothing. That's the equivalent.
I be telling the niggas. I told my brother the other day, do what the bitches do. They want $2. You need your motherfucking haircut too, don't you?
No, I can't ask you.
But listen, you better hold your dick at a high standard.
You got to.
Doing it.
You got to.
I'm not saying that you gotta ask. You ain't gotta ask for no money if that ain't what you want to do. Because we're not supposed to be, providers. But it's not to go in. That falls up under the umbrella of a man providing for a woman.
Well, you got this event coming up that you doing. You bringing it back. This R&B
vibes.
R&B vibes. I seen some say lovers and friends. I mean, man, listen. You setting the stage for some of this.
Yeah.
Listen, if you not toxic, if you not a narcissist, if you're looking for real connections, real love, if you love Can We Talk, if you love, anything from the 90s. And listen, I'm telling you, if you love 90s R&B like you love your life, this is the event for you. Tell me about your decision
to do it.
Yeah, to do it.
So honestly, I had went to my homeboy had R&B night at Spaces last year back in August, and I liked it. I thought it was a vibe. I was like, oh, this shit is lit. I think I'm gonna steal this nigga idea.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to steal it without including him. So I was like, yo, what if we do it together? Like, cause you know a lot of people in the streets. I know a lot of people on social media. I think it'd be a dope
combination.
Yeah, let's collab. It didn't work out.
Damn.
It did not work out. And you can't just do business with everybody. But I was like, I'm gonna still put on my
I'm gonna do me.
I'm gonna do it anyway. And I feel like, always going to the club and hearing a whole bunch of shoot 'em up, bang, bang, put the perk 5 in somebody's butt. Everybody don't want to fucking hear that.
Nobody want to date Rick.
You know what I mean? A lot of people like R&B. R&B is still a vibe. So I said, you know what? Let's do R&B. I made it a monthly thing over at Hangers. They renovated it. It looks beautiful in there. It's so different. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
So
tell us what the next one is too before we.
The next one is February the 16th, right after Valentine's Day at Hangers.
This will be out.
We do it every third Friday of the month. So.
And so what's the vibe? Everybody just in there.
Club. It's like instead of you, I just rented out the club. I got a DJ. I got a videographer.
Yeah.
I got a host, an MC.
Did you come up in the big club area here in the DMV?
Hell yeah, I came up on Love.
Oh my! So listen,
H2O.
the last 45 minutes of them clubs was always R&B.
Absolutely.
They playing Drink.
Now,
you definitely gonna run up on somebody.
Now it's different. The last 15 minutes is TCB.
Yeah, TCB.
The bouncing. It's just the lights, the bounce that ass on that.
I just seen.
That's how you know when it's over.
I just seen both today. That's how you know it's over.
That's how you know. Go on and grab collectible items. Going on out.
Because back in the day, you used to try to find some ass at the end of the night. Now you try to get the fuck out of there.
I'm telling you.
I come with, hey, we leaving.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go together.
Hi.
How do you avoid falling victim to the here today, gone tomorrow, flash in the past, social media moment thing? We see a lot of people, they be lit for a summer or for a couple reels or whatever. And then we don't see them no more, right? You've been very consistent, and now we see you diversifying your brand to events like this R&B night, to the podcast, to these things. You going to Atlanta, New York, LA, wherever. You spread your wings a little bit. Yeah. How do you avoid that pitfall?
I just stay me. Okay. Stay true to me. Just be me.
You don't worry about that?
No, I don't care about that.
So
I'm a firm believer in what's for me will stay and what's not will leave.
Yeah, but if your shit went from 2 million views in your reel to 2.
I mean, I would just be like, damn, I would think that something's wrong with the fucking algorithm. Instagram fucking fix it. This is not it. But you know, because I'm
would it fuck with you though?
I'm pretty sure it will. Yeah, because it's a part of how I brand myself. So
yeah. Has the internet made us prisoners to validation?
Yeah, when you're not confident in who you are.
Okay.
So I've been a prisoner to it. I think social media is not for the weak at all. You have to be very strong-minded. It was a point in my life where I would compare myself to other women.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, damn, I want to look like that. I think I'm supposed to look like that. Because that's just what was in our face a lot. And then I had to, like I said, do the work and become okay with who I am as a person. And when you love yourself and you okay with who you are, and I realized that I got some of these bitches ain't got. I have a very much so unmatched personality. It's a lot of bitches that can't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck. I could walk into a room with a ton of bad bitches with BBLs and a whole bunch of millionaires. Baby, I walk in the room, I'm going to set the tone. Because people going to fuck with me because the energy that I just possess, and it just leaks off, and it just like I'm just me. I'm just authentic. I ain't this dressed up ass trash can. Yeah. I wear reps. I don't give a fuck.
Raps are cool, but look. So with this confidence, with this standard you set for yourself, do you have like dating do's and don'ts? Because that's one thing I've started to learn this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I'm like you talk about leveling up, and so now it's like have them boundaries, have them standards.
Oh yeah.
What's some of your dating do's and don'ts?
So my don'ts, my non-negotiables.
Starting with that.
Oh God, like you can't be like an excessive drinker. You can't be
shots.
An excessive smoker.
Welcome to the Outdoor Show. Go ahead.
You have to be an emotional man.
Okay.
Yeah, I like emotional men. I'm not talking about like a man who's gonna sit there and just be like, I mean, if that's your thing, they can do your thing. But I like an outwardly expressive man. I want a man to talk to me. I want to feel like I serve some type of purpose to him, not just him serve a purpose to me. I want him to feel safe when it comes to when he needs to talk to me. I want a man who's willing to be transparent and vulnerable. Like, let's talk about it. Like, it's hard to be a black man in today's society. You got to be macho every fucking day. And I feel like when you cross your threshold, which is your home, it needs to be your sanctuary and your safe space. But you got to be willing to let that guard down. I love an affectionate man. I love a man who puts in the effort and initiates things and just listens to me. Just listen. That's it. Just listen. And I think a lot of us, we fail at that. At just simply listening.
Basic.
Just basic. I'm talking about the bottom. Even when it comes to like fucking.
Yeah, okay.
Like when as a man, if you know that your intentions are not to be in a relationship, like you hell bent on that. You just met a girl, y'all out on a date. You know that you don't want a relationship. You knew that prior to you going on this date.
Right.
This ain't really what you want. You sit across from a girl who, and a part of you as being a man, a part of you is, chivalry is your thing. You love to give flowers. That's just who you are. You don't give flowers because you want to fuck. You don't give flowers because there's a motive. But if that's who you are as a man, and you listening to her say stuff like, ultimately, I want a man. I want a man who likes to buy me flowers and takes me out and treats me and all of that stuff. You know that you're not going to drop off no 87 dick. You're going to give her 93. You know the chances of that bitch falling in love after you drop that dick off is high. You can't give her no dick. She just told you she wanted a man. She wanted all this shit. You can't give her flowers. I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve it, because she is.
That's tough.
But you can't do those type of things because you send mixed signals.
I'm with you, but that was before the group chat. You can't, I can't no 85 dick and make it to the group chat.
87, I'm saying.
This nigga gave me 85 dick.
Of course, because you're going to put your best foot forward.
Every time.
So guess what you can't do? You might not can get her. You can't give her no dick.
I did that before. I was...
Because a lot of bitches don't know how to know where to draw the line in the sand. They don't know how to just get the good dick.
Yeah.
Keep calm. Come back next Thursday, get to some more. They get to fall in love. Bitch, I thought you just said when we went out last week, you understood that I ain't want a relationship. Why would I give you this dick, bitch, and all of a sudden you in love with me?
They always say they with it. They always say they with it. And then they be leaving they toothbrush over there the next morning.
No, niggas do the same shit.
No, niggas don't they toothbrush.
Please. No, I don't know about that part. But men do the same thing. I'm not talking about like in that sense, but I'm talking about as far as saying that they don't want a relationship, or they don't want this and they don't want that. In actuality, or they pretend as if they do want a relationship and that's not what they really want, instead of just being honest.
Sometimes they open. Like for me, sometimes I'm open to whatever happens. I'm not on no fucking
But then make
shit.
that clear.
Yeah, well I do. And but if part of that is whatever happened, that means that
what does whatever happens mean? Because you know what the fuck you want. If you want it, or the fuck you don't.
I know what I want, but I don't know you.
Okay.
Right? So I know I want a wife, kids, I want a legacy, right? But I don't know you.
Right.
I know I think you're attractive. I know we got good conversation.
So you know what you want.
Right. But on day 1. But now it's day 10. And I done seen you wake up with shit around your lip.
I know I still want that, but I may not want, like you said, I may not want that for you. That's why
this is not it.
Get to know a person.
And I didn't know that at first.
Yeah, but that's why before you go and court a person, it's steps to dating. This shit is so simple, but people make it super complex.
Okay, break it down.
Get to know a person. When you listen, I'm talking about really take your time. Women, let's take our emotions away from it. A lot of us fall in love with a lot of the things that the men do for us. We allow that to overshadow what's important to us and what we really need. We tend to put that all the way in the back of our brain. Now we forgot about all of the things that we really, really need for a man, because we allow the things that we love about him to overshadow what's important to us. Here we with a man for 6 months that we weren't even supposed to be with initially. So days. I think that if you really take your time and really date and get to know a person, you really see that who a person will talk their way out of a lot of shit. Just listen to them. They're going to tell you and they're going to show you exactly who they are. When you take your emotions off of it, you know how good it feel when you go walk away and say, damn, I'm glad I ain't fucking him. But I'm glad I ain't had sex with her.
I've had women misconstrue that for me friend zoning them, or me being moving too slow, or me, you
that's
bullshit.
That's just not your person.
I'm not bullshit. No, that's a fact. What Future say? If you the one, God gonna let me know. And I stand by that. My man Future super. So no facts, because listen, the vibes are the vibes.
Yeah. But really just get to know a person.
Right.
Take the emotions and the sex off of the table. Like, don't do it. Because, a lot of women don't know how to set that boundary and not fall once they get...
Both sides, men and women. Both sides, yeah.
But it's more so with us women. You meet a man, he's attractive. He got a lot of great qualities from which the initial impression that you see. He looks good. Physically, he got all the things. And then he's taking you out. He's treating you to a good time. Oh, now y'all fucking. Now you in love. The dick is real good. You took, now all of a sudden you emotionally attached to this man.
No, we don't want to make sex the bad guy.
Yeah, you just don't. So just take the emotions off the table. Enjoy people.
Have emotionless sex.
Emotionless sex, yes.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
Until the emotions.
Yeah. And don't have meaningless sex.
Yeah, it's not meaningless, but it's emotionless.
Yeah, just take the emotions off the table.
This is a thin line we walking.
Yeah, just take the emotions.
Because like,
and I think that a lot of people, especially us women, we don't know how to enjoy people in the moment.
That's it.
Just enjoy them in the moment.
That's it.
That's it.
And for men, we don't know how to enjoy you without seeking possession.
Yeah, there's always a goal.
There's the possession thing.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm cool with us being casual. I saw my man, and I found out he was talking to this girl, but I didn't know it was serious. right? And so I know a lot of people that be in her DM.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, you care about this girl? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's cool. So 15 minutes later, I finally asked him, I said, so if one of us fucked her, how would you feel? Mm-hmm. Now he tight.
Yeah.
Now he emotional.
Because you're not being honest.
You should have been said this.
Yeah, be real with yourself. Yeah.
I got to put my dick in her to make you realize how serious this is. Now, you need to go home and kiss that girl and tell her you love her. Because somebody's going to fuck her.
You need to solely be honest with yourself.
Yeah, be with yourself.
Be honest with yourself.
And don't waste this woman's time.
Please don't.
She let you kick up in there. You know, she cooking you whatever. Yeah. Don't waste no woman's time. Like Bob Marley said, don't play with nobody's emotions.
Please don't, because that shit can get rickety. That shit can get dangerous. You fucking around with somebody's emotions, you're going to fuck around and find out.
But how much do past trauma, in your opinion, affect us in relationships?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Real bad. A lot. That's why I tell people, if you are not healed, don't go shaking up nobody else's world.
Healed?
Yeah.
I feel like healing is a constant thing, though.
Oh, you're going to always
forever.
Be healing. But if you're doing the work.
Okay. So that make a difference.
If you're doing the work.
Nigga can't have mommy issues.
If you... Nah.
Look like you had a flashback as soon as you said it. Thought like you about to say something real profound, and then it just hit you.
No mommy issues, no daddy issues. Like I'm so intentional when I'm saying like, because I don't come from that. And when you do the work and you heal, you just be mindful of what you have in your space.
And there's a difference between compatibility and availability.
Absolutely. And I think that people confuse the two.
Yeah.
Like
just because you come see me at 2 a.m.
does not mean that we're supposed to be together.
Exactly.
No, you're supposed.
We supposed to be together for tonight.
Hi.
Tonight we're supposed to be together.
Yeah.
If I call you, pick up.
Period. And if I call you, you better be fucking available on Thursday.
You got any crazy DM stories? Like, is niggas, you got celebrities in your DMs?
I mean, you got celebrities here.
I mean, I'm talking about they shooting they shot. Is breaking your DMs?
Nobody. Only a few people try, but not really.
You gotta let me see the DMs.
They all right.
Yeah, they still in request?
Yeah. There's that. But
how you keep that shit away from me? How do you not get you a single woman? You really
I don't scan a nigga page.
Oh shit.
Like if your page is public, I'm scanning it.
Yeah.
If you're doing like this with the money,
that's gonna turn you off?
If you got the money coming up the arm,
that's gonna turn you off?
Absolutely turn off. If you got a whole lot of just shit in there, like a whole lot of ski masks, automatic turn off.
Yeah.
Sitting there with the J, 100 pictures, all smoke. No, that is not for me.
I see.
No, I will scan the shit out your. I be having dudes that be in full on relationships. How you doing, beautiful? Fucking horrible. You done bought your raggedy ass.
How you doing, beautiful?
The fuck? Why you worried about how I'm doing?
Dick pics and shit like that.
Yeah, I done had them before.
Peace queen.
You know they love
Grand Rising queen.
The fuck? I'm not a biscuit.
Yeah,
Grand Rising. That shit. I hate that shit. How you doing, queen? Look, cut your shit. What the fuck is up? I tell the niggas all the time, like, all right, for real. Just like, what's up? Let me know what you want.
You got pet peeves in relationships?
Yeah, when you're not a listener. That's a big fucking
That's a heavy thing for you, that listen.
You gotta listen to me. Listen with the intent to understand and not just to hear me out. Like, hear me out.
Yeah.
Like, understand where I'm coming from. Put yourself there. You gotta be a good listener when you're dealing with me.
I think for me, my pet peeve would be...
And lack of accountability. That shit right there. Or when you try to fucking gaslight me. Or patronize me.
These are all good pet peeves.
Oh my fucking God. I don't like it.
Pet peeves.
I don't like it. Don't fucking...
These good pet peeves.
The moment that I feel like you're fucking gaslighting me...
That's it.
Bro, I'm canceling you. It's curtains.
Because you a sociopath or a narcissist.
Yeah, at that point, like, because why the fuck are you playing?
For me, I hate for a woman to cower to me. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want you to switch your voice up.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking to a girl. Every time I talk, she was like, hey, baby.
That ain't really who the fuck they is.
You talk to your homegirls like this. Don't do this with me.
Well, of course they're not going to talk to their homegirls like that because they're not dating their homegirls.
Yeah, but listen.
But I'm me. I mean, you get a different version of a person when you're dating them versus when you're friends with them.
But if we dating with intention, don't talk to me if you're not going to talk to me like this in 50 years.
Time. Yeah, of course not.
If we building for
That's what I'm saying. You have to lead with who you are.
Who you are.
Just lead with who you are. And what's the worst that people can do with it? Nothing. It's nothing. The worst that can happen is a person just doesn't accept you. And if they don't accept you, that's just not your people. You are not for everybody.
Niggas be hotep, niggas peace queen, grandma.
Yeah, that's why I mean.
Smack a bitch behind closed doors.
Hello?
Choke you out. Bitch, God told me.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. No, I ain't got time. That's why I be telling dudes that say that type of shit to me, like, get straight to it. Like, what's up? And they be like, damn, the fuck, I'm trying to fuck. I ain't say you was trying to do that. I never said that. You said that. All I asked you was, what's up? Let's get straight to it. If you're trying to get to know me, you trying to get to know me. If you're trying to get to know me with a purpose, I'm a realist. You could be honest with me. I had somebody tell me, like, I'm going to be for real. I'm a cheater. I don't care to commit. I like fucking around with multiple women.
Yeah.
When we used to fuck, it used to be good, and I want to fuck you again. What's up? I said, you know what? I can't fuck you. Let me tell you why I can't fuck you. Our goals are different. I'm looking for a life partner. You not. You still want to be out in the street, which I respect. So, but that doesn't work for me. So with that being said, because I know you got me, I know you got a good vibe.
Yeah.
Sex is amazing.
Yeah.
You treat me good.
Yeah.
You cook.
It's a good time.
You on your shit. Guess what? I might fall in love with you, but because I don't want to do that and I know what it is that you want, we can't fuck. And I'm not at the time. I told him I'm not in position to just fuck you and walk away.
You can't break up with a situationship.
We listen. That was different. We was past. No. We were past that stage. We were past that. I had posted something about men not being honest or something. He came, like, it was years later. Like 8 years later, he was like, you know me. I'm gonna be real with you. Like that post you said, I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like committing. I want to be outside. I want to fuck around. And I respect the honesty. But because I know that's what you want, and that's not what I want, I'm not even gonna play with neither one of us.
So you done with situationships and all that type of shit?
All that shit. That shit gets old.
How important is self-development to you?
Real important.
Yeah.
You gotta definitely do the work.
Mirror work, you stuff.
Yeah, you definitely gotta do the work for sure, 100%. And you gotta learn to love on you.
So when does a fuck buddy pass expire?
I think that when they start fucking other people.
Nah, man, it was women I was fucking for 10. I don't know. We went out one time. We was fucking for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. I had a sex partner for 9 months. So, and I told him, I was like, yo, if you ever get to a place where you want to fuck with somebody else or you start, fucking somebody else, let me know because we're not using protection. Like. Whoa. And let's not act
like that's such a taboo thing.
Yeah, come on.
Niggas
using condoms.
Niggas know.
Niggas using condoms.
You ain't rolling over at 3 a.m. tomorrow. Let me go to CVS. You give a fuck what PSA you try to put out.
Nigga, hold on, ho, I got something, baby.
Oh.
Well, try to look at the pocket and shit. You ain't got nothing. Come on, drop the dick off something.
But not with everybody. Not everybody.
I'm not saying give it to everybody, but you just know. Like, you know.
I mean, what you doing, it might make more sense to kind of just find somebody you're comfortable with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's when it expired. When he told me, he was like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? How's shit going? I just like when Robin said this girl and shit. I'm like, oh, you feeling her?
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't gonna hold you. I fuck with her and shit. Yeah. Like, you fucked her? He was like, yeah, I fucked her. I said, we can't fuck her.
At all.
Absolutely not. Because now you feeling her, you liking her. I just need you for the dick on Thursdays at 8. I don't need you for shit. I don't give a fuck about how you doing, how your mother doing, if your grandmother's still living, how your kids doing. Fuck that. You available? Because we only here for one thing.
Yeah, you need a common type nigga, like a serial monogamous nigga. This nigga come and stay in a relationship with somebody.
I like monogamous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want a platonic man. I don't want a man who want to be out here just.
I like monogamy too, but I don't want to be monogamous. Don't monogamous with me. Cause you just like the idea of a relationship. Yeah. I want you to fuck with me. Mm-hmm. That's why we in a monogamous. I ain't been in a monogamous.
And I think that a lot of women be wanting monogamous men, but don't be willing to do some of the things to make him stay monogamous.
I haven't been in a monogamous relationship since 2006.
Oh wow!
I met a lot of great women. I feel like I win. Okay. Y'all be like 1 and 3 in the relationships category. I'd be like,
I guess because we're wired different. Men are physical creatures and women are emotional.
I got a hell of an amateur record. I ain't hit the pros yet. I think I'm gonna be a hell of a husband.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Cause I a hell of a husband, hell of a father.
Cause you've been out here.
Man, well, no, don't do me like that.
It's okay. We all been out.
I'm experienced. Right. I'm seasoned. I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Coach got you in the game.
Yeah, no question. No question.
Now. I'd have had my time, baby. I came up in the cranker era.
How much you think this? Speaking of eras, how much you think this social media thing has affected it? Now we think we got so many options, more options than we did before. Do you think that plays a role in the way we approach each other gender-wise?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people don't be real with themselves. Like, nigga, you know damn well you can't live up to that. Sit the fuck down. Dating your lead. That is not your lead. Get the fuck out of that. You try to.
Every woman want a baller. Every man wants submission. Yeah. This nigga don't have a job. He play PS whatever the fuck numbers out there.
Exactly.
He don't do nothing but beat his dick all day. He wants about women. You supposed to submit.
And women don't cook clean. No tradition.
You want to fuck your mother. Here's the thing.
All this shit
I cook, and I cook good. And I clean. Anybody ever been to my house, that motherfucker always clean. I don't, if that's your pitch to me that you could clean my clothes, bitch, I clean every Sunday.
Hi, that's what I said on that, I don't know if you've seen a podcast that I did a while back. I talked about that. He can cook, because I seen a post. Eighth at the Table Talk up in New York, a girl was talking about, well, I know how to make a house a home. Well, and the dude was like, well, what's making a house a home? She said, I cook, I clean. I said, well, that's not what he need. He can hire a maid.
Yeah.
He can hire a chef.
Yeah, I saw that.
He can hire somebody who can style him, because she was like, I get him dressed. Can you make him feel safe? Can you make him feel vulnerable?
That's it.
Can you make him feel like he can come to you and talk to you about anything? Can you listen to him? Are you a shouter? He just told you he grew up with a mother who shouted at him. Then when shit don't go your way, you raising your voice and you wondering why he's now becoming at least withdrawing from you and he don't care to talk to you about what's going on. Like, what about those things? And you think that you in position to receive a man.
He ain't comfortable because you suck dick.
Come on now.
Cook some fucking fried chicken. Listen. So what does submission mean to you as we wrap this thing up?
For me, it's about a man who can display that he's put himself in position for me to follow his lead. I don't mind following a man at all. Yeah, I don't mind being a submissive woman, but I think that a lot of people have submission, it has a negative connotation on it. So people receive it differently. They receive it as if like, oh, if a woman, I'm not submitting to a man because I don't want a man to tell me what to do. That's not what submission is. Yeah. It's about a man who has displayed something to you that he can lead, and then, because you may be weak in that area. And people don't understand men submit as well too. It's not a one-way thing. So I don't have a problem with being a submissive woman, because it can make my job a lot easier. If he's stronger over there in that area, I'm gonna have to sit in the backseat, baby, and let you drive this thing. Because I know if I do it, I'm gonna drive us in the motherfucking ditch. This shit is not gonna work out for us. So let me let you.
And teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely.
We trust each other.
Absolutely. For sure. 100%.
Hey man, last question. What's next for DonniiP? We talked about a few amazing things you've been doing. We talked about the beginning of the origin story. I'm more concerned about moving forward. I know great things are lined up for you. Tell us a little bit about some of the projects, some of the things you got coming up, and how the city can get behind you, how DMV can get behind you, and this IamDonniiP brand. Yeah.
So, I just signed a contract to be on a podcast in Atlanta called Set the Record Straight.
Yeah.
As a co-host. Okay. I have the Walmart deal. So I'm a content creator for them.
Damn.
Now, yeah. That was the big one, because it's something that took a long time to get, but I got it and I'm grateful for it. I got the R&B vibes every, third Sunday. I signed a couple NDAs, so you're going to see DonniiP on the big screen soon. Ooh. I can't talk about that. But,
Tubi? Shout out to Tubi.
To be continued.
Yeah, no question. Yeah, to be continued.
Shout out to them, though. But
I got my music in some movies, some little movies and shit on Tubi. You might catch it.
Yeah. Oh. So I got some things, some red carpet stuff, some award stuff,
What you the most excited about? Come on, don't. This the part we selling it.
I think I'm most excited about, I don't know, I think the podcast in Atlanta, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be big.
It's going to be it. It's going to open some doors.
Oh, absolutely. Because of the people that I'm working with.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
That's major, man.
Me and Taraji P going to be.
Oh, man. Now I got to ask you before we go. Fuck, man.
No, what?
What you feel about, this situation with the color purple? Taraji come out. I don't know if you've seen the clips. Oprah don't even want to stand next to her.
Yeah, allegedly.
Right? So, allegedly, right?
Oprah denied. I think it's clickbait.
Oprah said it was just cold outside.
Yeah, probably so.
But she done responded on every red carpet. They give her phone. They're like, what are you wearing? Oprah like, nah, hold on, fuck that. Taraji said we ain't feed the...
Let's address it.
Because Taraji ain't no C-level actress or no extra.
Yeah.
This the big dog saying y'all treated us like shit while y'all gallivanting around in y'all purple gowns and shit. You treated us like dog shit on here.
Yeah.
Right? We hope we get all the awards. Meanwhile, this is what really happened. And then you got Vlad TV. Now, you a content creator. You know everybody's always got to be on. Yeah. Everybody got to have a 2 cents about something.
Yeah.
But we let this motherfucker Vlad go a little too. He done talked about the ministry. He done talked about a lot of our people. And here he go criticizing Taraji.
What color is Vlad?
Clear.
There we go. There's your answer.
Clear.
You got mainstream versus urban. It looks a lot different. We talking about Vlad is on Revolt TV, right? Come on, where is he? Vlad TV.
Vlad TV.
But who is he? Who runs it?
He big on YouTube.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely. But you got to understand what's behind it. Like,
yeah.
I really think that
them people we said we weren't gonna talk about no more. On camera anyway.
They run the world.
Them cute.
And people really they're gonna still support Vlad.
Always.
Absolutely.
Because he's gonna pass that message shit. Yeah. Well, shout out to Taraji. We love Taraji. Yeah, we love you, Taraji. You know, we stand DMV girl. We love you.
Absolutely.
Southeast, Oxon Hill. We love Taraji. We gonna stand behind her. Stand beside her. Not behind her. Not behind her. Stand beside her.
You must stand.
Hey, look, man. You gotta close the remark. Tell them how they can find you, how they can follow you, how they can fuck with you.
So you can find me on the gram at IamDonniiP. On Big TikTok at DonniiP. On YouTube at Tapped In with Donnie P and Set the Record Straight podcast. So yeah.
I love that. You know, you can find us at the High Thoughts Podcast, Culture Media Podcast. And you know, we'll tag everything from there. I'm Floyd World on Instagram. We'll post everything there. Listen, amazing having you on here. Man, we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we did.
And I like that. I like that shit. That shit was amazing. We've been having the last few episodes been a sausage fest, so we it's always good to have some
sausage fest.
It's been a sausage.
Trash.
Too many niggas.
Oh.
Too many dicks. But it's good. But listen, it's good to have these conversations because it's like it don't gotta be like who you fucking. It could be like some real shit. We having real conversations, and I appreciate that. And this needs to happen more and more and more. And we know we wish you continued success.
Same.
I know it ain't gonna happen easy, but you right here in the fight and we right here supporting you. High thoughts. Listen, you the motivation for my high thoughts. I'm gonna say it real simple, real clear. Create your own path. There's so many ways you could go. Everybody doing everything. It's easy to look on YouTube or social media and say, I like what they doing. They got success. I'm gonna do that. But that ain't always what work. You know, a lot of your success happened after somebody tried to steal some shit from you or whatever, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
And so you gotta be adaptable, and that's the point. If you'd have stopped what you was doing and said, damn, I'm not getting the traction I wanted. Damn, I'm not having the success I want. You would have never made that one video that broke and changed your life. And on everything from there, it's on you now.
Yeah.
I was in Atlanta and I remember selling CDs at this gas station called Black Hollywood. And nobody knew who I was. So I would sell the best-selling mixtapes and give my CD away as a free mixtape, right? This is back when CDs was really something. So this place we sold K2 and bootleg CDs.
Oh, wow.
And books. It was a real weird place, right? But the biggest mixtapes right then was this mixtape from an artist that nobody knew, named Future, Purple Sprite. The second biggest mixtape was from an artist that people kind of knew, but by a different name. It was 2 Chainz, but everybody knew him as City Boy.
Yeah.
2 biggest mixtapes in Atlanta. Nobody outside of Atlanta knew about them. I'm selling my CDs with them. You look up 2 years later and riding around and getting it is going crazy in New York. I'm in Brooklyn. I remember this nigga from being in College Park when I was selling drugs on the south side of ATL. And I won't say or confirm whether them niggas was around on that.
Right.
Them niggas was around.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, the fuck up. This the same nigga with the suitcase in the alleyway?
Right, with me? The fuck?
Yo. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is some crazy shit. Because them niggas was still having to do what they had to do.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm going to tell you. You know, create your own path. And even when it feel like it's not happening right away or it's not happening right now, you never know when that break gonna come. Yeah. And it will never come if you give up. It'll never come if you give up. So keep going.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I appreciate you having that shot with me, drink with me. Everybody that's tuned in, make sure you fuck with the group, fuck with the team each and every week or whenever we here. D. Floyd, high thoughts. Salute. Well. Yeah, well. Fuck it up, bud. Let's go. Yeah. Go. These hoes fuck with me for less respect.
That 2007 shit got me in my bag. Never been a nigga that's good for this long. I only seen a nigga that's good on this song. Shit, don't get me wrong, I see that you on some different other shit. When they say I'm Democrat, my heart will say Republican. Know some ghetto bitches, pussy hitches like you wanna slip. Got some boozy bitches that can tell you come again. Shit, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, bitch. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, son. These hoes fuck with me from my crib. I can have pills and kids and my kids. Shit, you can have whatever you want if you like. You ain't never fucked with a thug and you ain't mine. Now they do it. I fuck that Bob Marley for all day like them Rastafaris do. Thinking how to get paid, I need some Ferraris too. Try to order a plate, niggas said rob your phone.